Greetings and welcome to our channel. Today we embark on an exciting adventure that will take us into the fascinating realm of Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Allow us to introduce you to the Odyssey of the Dragonlords, a story-driven role-playing campaign that seamlessly blends classic fantasy dungeon crawling with the epic sweep of Greek mythology. This adventure takes place in the world of Thylia, a forgotten continent where fey creatures wage war against civilization and gods walk the earth in the guise of mortals. Odyssey of the Dragonlords weaves an epic narrative with a structured open world. As players reach major story milestones, new areas of the world become available for exploration. The story is divided into a prologue and 5 acts, with the final act serving as an epic climax. The central goal of this adventure is to explore the essence of heroism in a land where gods and titans still roam the earth. A place where the forces of civilization are just beginning to gain ground against the monsters that haunt the seas and forests. Your players take on the roles of mythic heroes, tasked with fulfilling a prophecy and confronting the titans. Their choices will shape the future and change the world of Thylia forever. The oath of peace that binds the titans and the gods has endured for 500 years, and during this time, the mortals of Thylia have flourished. The city of Mitros has grown into a great metropolis, protected by the twin colossi that stand as beacons of civilization on the shores of a dark frontier. Settlers from beyond the Forgotten Sea have flocked to the city, and the ranks of humans, dwarves, and elves have swelled. The remaining Dragonlords have risen to become kings, founding dynasties that rule over the new cities that dot the land. As the worship of the 5 gods spread, so did their dominion over the lands and oceans, to the point where every village boasted shrines to Vulcan and Pythor, and the authority of Sidon and Lutheria was all but forgotten. The 5 gods cherished their people and often walked among them whenever possible. But while 5 centuries may seem like an eternity, the time is approaching when this era of peace must finally come to an end. With the imminent expiration of the Oath of Peace, the Oracle has foretold the doom of Thylia, the fall of the gods, the destruction of the sacred tree, and the utter annihilation of all mortal races. A band of heroes has been summoned to the Temple of the Oracle to prevent this catastrophe. Throughout our campaign, we will follow the stories of 4 protagonists: Kaya, the gifted temple of the shield warrior; Zark, the demigod barbarian; Lyra, the doomed bard; and Eleni, the cursed sorceress. The future of Thylia seems bleak. Menacing creatures lurk in the streets, and corruption festers in the cities. The storm god Sidon demands daily sacrifices at every temple, while his sister wife Lutheria kidnaps children for her secret rituals. The 5 gods, once protectors of the settlers, are silent. Now the oracle prophesies the doom of Thylia, the fall of the gods, the destruction of Mitros, and the complete annihilation of the mortal races. Kaya the halfling, Zark the minotaur, Lyra the siren, and Eleni the centaur have answered the call to the heartlands to avert this impending catastrophe. Each hero has his own reasons for answering the call, and word of their arrival has already spread throughout the land. The Sour Vintage, a traditional country inn located at a crossroads about 20 miles east of the city of Astoria, boasted an exterior of rustic black-painted wood. The sign over the entrance depicted a woman carrying a basket full of grapes. Inside the tavern, a pleasant haze of tobacco smoke hung in the air, and the clinking of mugs and the murmur of the mostly peasant patrons filled the atmosphere. These heroes had been summoned to this establishment by a woman named Kira, who wanted to hire them for a difficult task. She had promised a substantial reward and offered more information about the oracle's prophecy. Over the course of our campaign, we will follow the journeys of these 4 heroes across Thylia. The story will be constructed from notes taken during each session, and will be turned into an audiobook using AI. We hope you enjoy the epic adventure of the heroes of the prophecy.